and if I went on horseback it would be very unjust." They went along slowly until they came to the castle where the Moors had barricaded themselves, and here they made camp and rested that night. In the morning, when it was broad daylight, the king ordered the trumpets blown, and all the men armed themselves. The king put on his royal tunic and went in front of all the rest, and they charged the castle. And they were met by crossbows and spears and rocks that were thrown down on them from on top of the castle. And the king pressed on so hard that he went ahead alone, without anyone being able to help him. The countess' son shouted loudly, "Run, knights of honor! Let us run and help our king and lord, who has placed himself in great danger." And he took hold of a small shield that a page was carrying, and jumped into the moat to go where the king was. The others, seeing the small boy going by, all rushed forward at the same time to get to the other side, and many knights died or were wounded, but the small boy, with the aid of our Lord, suffered no harm. When they had crossed over, they gathered a great deal of wood, and they set fire to the door of the castle. The boy began to shout as loudly as he could, and he said, "O English ladies, come out and regain your lost liberty. The day of your redemption has come." 309 women were inside the castle. When they heard that voice, they all ran to the back door of the castle, for there was a huge fire at the other one, and all the women were welcomed by the Christians, and among them were many noble women. When the Moors saw the fire and that the entire castle was burning, they wanted to surrender, but the valiant king would not permit it. Instead, he wanted them all to die by fire and the sword, and those who came running out of the castle were either quickly killed, or the spears forced them back inside. In this way, 22,000 Moors were killed and burned that day.